Hi, it's Sarah Banta here today, and I want to talk about should you try fasting and 6 things to do before you start a fast. The purpose of a fast is to reduce inflammation, increase your mitochondria function, increase autophagy and apoptosis. What does all that mean? Well, autophagy is the biological process that removes the body's accumulated toxins, improves brain function and energy, and recycles damaged cell components. It's essentially eating up all the bad stuff and promoting the good stuff, like Pac-Man. It reduces inflammation and promotes longevity. Apoptosis is programmed cell death, meaning that it's planned cell death in the body and a way for the body to get rid of the bad cells and regenerate the good cells. So what are the 6 things to do before starting a fast? Number 1, be keto adapted. If you are on a standard American diet, eating sugar and carbs throughout the day, trying to fast will be painful for you and those around you. You will become very hangry, and your body is not used to tapping into its own fat stores, and it's used to getting glucose or sugar for fuel every few hours. So you'll get headaches, be impatient with those around you, feel very fatigued. It's like your own body only knows how to open that pantry in the kitchen for quick fixes, but does not know how to unlock that freezer down in the basement where the real quality fat fuel is. That freezer is your body's fat stores, but your body still doesn't know how to access it and unlock those fat stores. It only knows how to use the sugar that you're putting in your mouth for fuel, like the sugar in the pantry. So first thing to do is to switch to a ketogenic diet and teach your body to turn in or tap into its own fat stores. So number 2 goes along with number 1. What's the easiest way to get keto adapted is taking exogenous ketones. The easiest way is the easiest way in the beginning. This gives you that initial boost of energy from ketones. Ketones are what your body makes fat into as an alternative fuel instead of glucose or sugar. But here you are taking ketones directly. As you do this, your body learns to burn those ketones for fuel and then learns how to tap into its fat stores for that same type of energy. So even though you're not going to be eating, your body is still snacking, quote unquote, as it's snacking on its own fat stores all day long. So it's eating your own fat and it's snacking all day long. You are not just putting food in your mouth. So some people take exogenous ketones every day and continue to, and some people just use it in the beginning to switch into that ketogenic state. Once your body now knows how to burn ketones for fuel and access those fat stores, fasting is so very easy because you're not hungry. Your appetite goes way down, your mental and physical energy go way up, and you can experience a higher level of energy mentally and physically the longer you fast. I find it that I do my best work physically and mentally when I'm fasted. That is a common thing amongst people on a ketogenic diet. You'll hear about people in the Bible and through religion that they become quote unquote enlightened during a fast, and the longer they fast, they feel this super strong enlightenment and mental energy they get. So number 3, what to do before the fast. Eat less the day before you fast. By eating less the day before you fast, which actually sounds counterintuitive, you are shrinking your stomach muscles and shrinking your mental expectation for food, and you are in a higher level of ketosis, which makes your body utilize its own fat stores even more efficiently. Have you ever noticed when you eat a huge meal the night before, you actually are more hungry that next morning? It's the same sort of thing. There's this response in the body that even if you're eating a low-calorie meal, but it's a large quantity, that you extend the muscles in your stomach, they stretch out, and there is an insulin response. So by eating less, you are lowering that insulin response even more on top of having that ketogenic meal. That higher level of ketosis you are in will make the fast even easier the next day. Number 4, Stay hydrated with plenty of water. When you're in ketosis, your kidneys let go of water and salt and minerals. So it's extra important to stay hydrated and drink more than you think you need. Most energy or lack thereof is determined by how hydrated you are and not how much you've eaten, believe it or not. It's also important to have a proper amount of sodium with the water to stay hydrated. Someone can become dehydrated by drinking too much water if there's not enough electrolytes with the water. I, of course, prefer the accelerated ancient salt, which helps detox the body, has the extra minerals and electrolytes in it, and hydrates the body with the proper sodium. Most salts have microplastics in them and are toxic to the body. The accelerated ancient salt is not only does not have the microplastics in it, but also detoxes the body and has frequencies in the salt to help detoxify the body even more. Number 5, electrolytes. Related to number 4, number 5, the most important thing to do before a fast is to make sure you have enough electrolytes. It's extremely important to stay as hydrated as well. You need the proper amount of magnesium, potassium, and sodium to hold on to that water. I love taking the oxalate, which hydrates me with 0 sugar and does not break the fast, and you can have this throughout the fast the next day as well. The electrolytes will give you that physical and mental energy and keep you hydrated as your body is snacking on its own fat stores throughout the fast. It's really important to be hydrated and loaded with those electrolytes before you fast. Number 6, iodine. As I said in the beginning, the purpose of a fast is to reduce inflammation, increase mitochondria function, increase autophagy, and apoptosis. So I went through what autophagy is, and it is really, but again, I want to talk about apoptosis. Apoptosis is programmed cell death, meaning that it's planned cell death in the body and a way for your body to get rid of the bad cells and regenerate the good cells. The only way to do that besides fasting is through iodine and oxygen. So what better way to enhance your fasting experience and the benefits than to take iodine and make sure that you are not deficient. 96% of the United States is deficient in iodine unless you are supplementing, because our food supply and our soils are completely depleted. Also, iodine from the ocean can be very toxic from the radiation, so you really have to be careful with which one you are getting and the proper amount of iodine from fish or kelp or salt. Iodine is extremely important for the thyroid health and metabolism, but also for killing cancer cells, foreign pathogens, parasites, and the such. It's also needed for the health of organs such as the heart, the liver, breast tissue, prostate, and it kills the cancer in all of those organs. The accelerated iodine takes iodine to a whole nother level. It not only feeds the body the proper dose of iodine, but it's also radiation free and kicks out the toxins in the body like fluoride, bromide, and chloride. These are the things that are causing brain fog, fatigue, and scrambling the DNA. As you're taking the accelerated, you're cleansing your pineal gland in your brain, which gets calcified with the fluoride and is causing the brain fog, the depression, and all the issues that people complain about. Many report that as they're fasting, they're enlightened because they become very clear with their thinking. This is enhanced even more as you're detoxing your pineal gland with that accelerated and becoming more in touch with your higher self, and that brain fog lifts. It's truly known as the one spiritual mineral. So those are my 6 tips on what to do before starting a fast. And if you have any questions for me, Sarah Banta, email me sarah@acceleratedhealthproducts.com, or you can contact me through the website Accelerated Health Products. Thanks. Thank you for joining us today. Leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, and please be sure to check the description below for any additional information. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment or ask a question, as I'd love to answer as many of those as I possibly can. If there's a particular topic you'd like to hear more about, please share that in the comments below as well. Thanks again for joining us and hope to see you again soon.